Hydration. This week I want to talk about hydration in regards to making sure that you're getting enough water to hydrate your cells, to hydrate the joints of your spine, to hydrate your intervertebral discs so that you can have less back pain. Hi, I'm Dr. Peters with Peters Wellness Chiropractic and Massage, and in this week's quick video, I'm just putting together some information and looking up some data, and I'll be sharing a few posts through the week in regards to hydration. A lot of people will say, well, you can drink too much water. And yeah, that's true. But in order to do that, you have to drink a very large amount. And I've got a scheduled post to go out that talks about some people who did die from drinking too much water. But if you drank as much water as they did, you'd be drinking an awful lot of water. So talking about hydration, looking at how much water does a person really need. And a funny story, last year at this same time, I was at my, I think it was 30-year high school reunion. And I wanted to get down to my high school weight, my wrestling weight when I was in high school. And I was able to accomplish that. And the reason why I bring it up, I was like, well, looking at my current weight, how much water do I need to consume in a given day? And of course, there's a lot of variables, and on this week's Optimal Health University, it talks about not only the benefits of hydrating properly, but also I've got another link posted to go out talking about the 15 key things that proper hydration does for the body. And keep your eye out for that. There's just some awesome stuff out there on hydration and how important it is. But as far as for the individual, I want you to think of how much water you need. So last year I'd gotten down to 182 pounds, which felt fantastic. I enjoyed it. And now over the last few months, I've been doing a lot more exercise and trying to get trying to meet some personal goals and hitting some new personal records. And so now I'm weighing in at 200 pounds. And as I just said 30-year high school reunion, it gives you an idea on age. And there's some things I want to do as I approach certain landmarks when it comes to health. So now at 200 pounds, depending on who you read and what you read, they say you should have anywhere from 1/2 ounce to an entire ounce correlated to body weight. So if I weigh 200 pounds, the minimum really I would want to take in is 100 ounces of water. And I've always said to people, hey, half your body weight in ounces of water. So if I weigh 200 pounds, I'd want to bring in 100 ounces of water per day. And now if you're, especially here in Arizona, if you're out working on the freeway and it's 115 degrees, you might need a bit more. You may need to add some electrolytes and things like that. So you got to use some common sense. And if you have questions, doing these searches, ask the questions here. Ask them below on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're seeing this video, and be conscious of it. And remember, things that are measured are the things that tend to get better. If you're looking at your bank account, you want to look at, hey, where am I at this week compared to last week? Where am I at this month compared to last month? Where am I at last quarter compared to this quarter? Am I going in the right direction? Am I making good choices? And the same is true with your health, like body weight. It's like, hey, how much do I weigh today? Because someone who's 80 pounds overweight or 50 pounds overweight or 20 pounds or 10 pounds overweight, they didn't just go from whatever weight to 10 pounds overweight. They gained an ounce at a time, or whatever small amount you want to break it down to. So if you weigh yourself every day, you can see, hey, I gained a pound, or hey, I gained a 1/2 pound. If you wait a week, you may have gained 2 pounds, and now it's going to take more work to lose that. So measuring things and finding a good measuring system. So in water, now you can even download apps on your phone that'll help you track your water intake. Myself, I have a cup that I use here at the office, and I know how many times I need to refill that. I drink a 20-ounce glass of water as soon as I wake up in the morning. I drink 20 ounces. I go to the gym, I drink another 20 ounces. So I'm at 40 ounces before I have breakfast. And then when I come in here in the morning, I'll have another 20 ounce in the morning. I'll have another 20 ounce in the afternoon. And then when I get home, I'll have another 20. So I'm hitting 100. And then if I do a second workout in the day, I'll hit 120. So I like keeping mine about that 1/2 my body weight in ounces of water. But I also work in an air-conditioned office. So, there's a difference. I worked on the dairy farm out in the heat. We were drinking a lot more water because you would just sweat it out. So use some common sense, but ask questions. If you have questions here, ask them, because sometimes common sense, it ain't so common. Have a great week.